Hello my friends, I'm giving you insights into greatness today. Just look at these glorious surroundings. Aren't they so beautiful? And that's what life's really about. It's about garnering all these many beautiful experiences as you can. But the funny thing that I find, honestly, I see it every single day, not just once or twice, but people talking about failure, but then in the same breath, the same accounts. And to be fair, they're probably just copying and pasting a script. Just had an email actually from an unsolicited email that we call them in the trade, but an unsolicited email from somebody saying, Martin, are you tired of the copy and paste methods that you've been sold, trying to build a following on Twitter/X? I'll never call it X. No, I've not responded to him yet. I said, no, I'm not bothered with the copy and paste script from Twitter, because I write all of my own stuff. I write all of my own theme music, dress in the way that I dress, very smart today in my suit. What I am bored of is the copy and paste methods of people who approach you with, fairly clearly not looking at the profile to realise the fantastic voice in which I speak in. But all this talk of failure and the same people saying, oh, but from every failure you get a lesson. So I go, okay, rightio. So it's a failure, but you get a lesson from it. That to me is a win. And the truth is, most people aren't paying attention to the words that they're actually saying. They want engagement, they want a large following, but it's all rather purposeless and undirected and copied and pasted, bit boring, bit mundane, not very exciting, not full of zhuzh and vim. So here's the thing. What you have to start doing is you have to start racking up the wins and looking at the circumstances in which you got the wins and start doing more of that. And it's my honest belief, genuine belief, that 99%, I'm being generous, 99.99% of people's beliefs are not their own. They've not reasoned themselves into them, but they want to be liked, they want to be popular, and they want to be seen to be paying attention to the latest trends. The only trouble with that is they'll never ever achieve individual greatness, which is the idea. When we talk about great people, do we talk about loads and loads and loads of people? No, we don't. We talk about the outliers. We talk about the exceptions. We talk about the people who bring fantastic personality, including me, obviously. But we talk about the people that go out there and do extraordinary things, who are brave, who are courageous, and I think this is overlooked. But as an artist myself, a deeply creative and artistic person, we look for creativity. We look for people who aren't afraid of pushing the envelope. We're looking for people who really say what they think, and you can see in people's tweets that they're curating. They're not putting out, the raw source content. They're not putting out what they really think and feel. And it's all rather mundane. But do you know what? It's interesting to actually get amidst all of it and start posting what you actually think. And and the thing is, I'm not necessarily talking about trolling, but if you see a tweet that's basically copied and pasted, or you see something that just sounds exactly the same as 2 or 3 or 4 other people's content, I actually think it's a kindness in the long run. The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. In the long run, it's kind to say, oh my God, is there a script that I haven't been let in on? Is this from today's manual, according to Twitter, that everybody has to post? Because it's really, really dull. And when you get in and you get a little bit dirtier, when you get involved, when you get flirty, when you get maybe a bit critical, maybe you call somebody out, I think that's how you actually find your voice, the purpose that you have in contributing, and you start to find your greatness. Because I think at the heart of greatness is actually bravery and willingness. The willingness. I've said long ago, and I got a bit of backlash at the time for this, bit of questioning, bit of skepticism, but it was absolutely fine, brilliant, I applaud that. But I said that willingness above all else is really important. Oh, no, you've got to be brave before you're willing. So, well, yeah, but you have to be willing to be brave. You see, you have to be willing to put yourself out there, and you have to be prepared, willing, to take the slings and arrows. You have to be prepared that people might not like it, and you might feel that they don't like you. But the point of greatness is actually to stand up, say what's true, what's right, what's correct, no matter what the circumstances or the consequences. Because to live in truth, my friends, is the greatest state and the greatest privilege of all.